Casa Comercial is the real name that was attributed to this exceptional place. This mansion was once the home of a loving Portuguese family. One of the most incredible parts to discover in this house was the secret underground grocery store. This store was in operation during the 60s, and after the mansion got abandoned in 1978, it had been frozen in time ever since. The man was a colonel in the military. The woman worked behind the counter in the store, selling products to the local villagers. When the owners of the house started to grow older, they continued to live in the house, but they closed the doors of the store eternally. There were thousands of letters in the house with very different dates, and it was quite difficult to understand the story on the surface. According to the letters and the big amount of bedrooms in the mansion, the family was quite large. The original owners died a long time ago, and one of their daughters, Maria Antónia, lived in the house, whose first name was the same name as her mother's. The other family members emigrated to Brazil, and Maria Antónia lost contact with her siblings. Now, 90 years later, all siblings have deceased. Inevitably, there is no generation to take over this beautiful property. As a consequence, the home is disconsolately left for eternity to take over. Good morning everyone from our hotel. We are in some of the northern points in Portugal right now, and we just woke up. We're gonna have some breakfast now, and then our second day of exploring in Portugal will begin. Oh, we have a private breakfast. Bom dia.
Querem café com leite?
Se calhar eu queria café só.
Expresso?
Sim, um café.
Expresso.
What do you want?
Tea?
Tea, chá.
Chá preto.
Black tea? What do you...
She has
Normalmente quando
flavors.
pedem chá é preto.
É preto, mas ele está a pedir se tem sabores. Ou outros sabores.
Temos tília, cidreira, preto, verde, camomila. Lemon. Green tea. Black tea. Mind?
Just do a black tea, it's fine. Thank you. With sugar. Sugar? Oh, sugar? Yeah. Alright, table for two, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, thank you. Guys, the weather is so much better compared with yesterday. It was rainy, cloudy. Today is just nice and sunny. So I think it's gonna be a lovely day. Okay guys, sitting in the car, time to go to the first spot. So guys, all these trees in front of us, they're all olive oil trees. They're growing olives here, but literally the whole vicinity of this area is just filled with trees. Unbelievable.
They made a lot of olive oil here.
Yeah, apparently it's a very common thing in this area.
Yeah, a lot. Look at the view.
It's unbelievable.
So beautiful.
Wow. Oh. So besides the urban exploring, what's so great about the experience, about the traveling and going to these very rural towns in the middle of nowhere is that you get to see things that you normally won't get to see. It's crazy. Like we drove to the mountains, it was full of olive plants, olive trees, like kilometers and kilometers, square kilometers big. And right now we made it to a small town. It's beautiful, and yeah, we're going to the first location, which is going to be a mansion. You're gonna love it. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so we made it to the area right now. But this is not the house, this is the house. I think this is another abandoned building.
This one is collapsed.
I know, it's the one on the right.
Okay, I didn't know.
Okay, so we gotta find a way in now. I see some stairs going up here. Just gonna check it out. Collapsed. This is not the way. So many spikes, I gotta dodge them all. So, our second day in Portugal, and yes, I've made it to my next destination. And this place, it's gonna blow your mind. The most incredible abandoned time capsule mansion I have ever explored. It has been abandoned since November 1978, which means it has almost been abandoned for 42 years. There are some traces of vandalism, but some rooms are pristinely left. It's incredible. This is going to be a great exploration, so enjoy watching this video. Okay, so we have made our way inside now. Oh, take a look at the corridor here. This mansion is very old. People have been living here in the 18th century. Oh, those are some typical Portuguese styles. It's very cultural. Well, if you see this, you think this place is gonna be one big mess. Trust me, this place is going to be one big surprise. Cabinets here have been smashed and they are locked up, but you can still see there are things, there's stuff is left inside of the cabinets. I really want to capture as much as I can inside of this mansion. There is so much to find. Take a look at this room. beautiful wooden furniture, almost pristinely left. The floor, however, is not very stable. Oh my. It's actually a gorgeous cabinet. With a mirror as well. A white oil lamp here. Take a look at the plate. You can see the bricks of the ceiling have been falling down. There are still nuts inside of this can. It's empty. A lot of sheets and clothes. Oh wow. Check out this cabinet. Like literally the complete china collection and the glasswork is still hanging how it was left 41.5 years ago. It's unbelievable. This location, it's literally in the most rural part, the most rural town I've ever been to in Portugal. This actually looks like an oil lamp, but it wasn't. I think it's one of the first electric lamps. So many beautiful furniture. It's crazy how people can actually have so much respect for a place, at least for some rooms, that this has been there for more than 4 decades and still just is left in this condition. It's unbelievable. You will be fascinated by this place. Just make sure to keep on watching the video, and right now I'm gonna enter the next room. I got 2 tables here. Maybe it was for in case they had guests. I also like the red curtains in combination with the green colors of the wall. Beautiful hand-woven artwork here. Oh wow. Actually, take a look at this 𝗦𝗁𝗍𝗶𝗍 artifact. I've never seen something like this in this shape. Wow, those are some gorgeous glasswork plates. Even had shelves down beneath it. It was just to make up the table and everything. Take a look at this lamp. Right there behind this door they actually had a balcony, but I can't open it because people in the town will notice us and they might think we come here with wrong intentions to steal things or vandalize, but we are not. We're just here to capture and share this time capsule mansion with the world and with all of you. So this place, it was actually owned by a colonel. That means the man who owned this place was a senior military officer ranked below the general officer ranks. He was an influential person, and you can tell, because this is the biggest mansion in the whole town. And then, it's such a shame to discover it's all left in a state of disrepair. This should be recovered before nature fully reclaims it and it's gone forever. Okay, so I don't know why this door is locked. I'm gonna give it a try to open it. Oh, this was a kitchen. This was a kitchen and it is a big mess. Oh wow, and there you can see the inner courtyard with the balcony. I'll first try to capture this one, but I cannot walk on the wooden planks because they are near to collapse. Wow, take a look, the inner courtyard, completely overgrown with vegetation. And this is typical Portuguese style, this inner courtyard balcony. It's just gorgeous. Every time I visit Portugal again, I fall in love with the country, and maybe even more with the abandoned places. So a kitchen, like I already told, a lot of stuff. All the kitchen tools. This actually looks so cozy. Over here, they had their stove, and I just like the curtain. I can only imagine how this place was like when it was livable, but maybe it's also quite hard to imagine because of all the mess. People have been throwing stuff around. It's such a shame, but there are rooms which are not vandalized, and truly everything is left behind. So that's actually right behind this. Oh, there's a lot of mugs and everything. Of course, the water is not running anymore. That's what I already expected, actually. The last dishes, they were never finished. Oh, take a look at the size of the chimney. Quite crazy. There were some tools standing right behind the furnace as well. So right over here there is a bedroom, and it's such a shame to see that it's such in a bad state of vandalism. I mean, the clothes of the wardrobe have literally been thrown around throughout the complete room. Oh wow. And then there pops up the vanity, again with a religious statue. Really like the rounded ornate ceiling with the chandelier. However, I think it's not safe to walk on the floor because I can see what the state of the wooden floor right over here is. So I'm not gonna walk here. This is unfortunately everything I can show you, but like I can see with a quick eye is that there is a lot of clothes. Right over there are some old pictures, but we will find more old pictures, so don't worry. Right over here, there was another room, another bedroom. Let's see. A lot of files. Okay, so I already found the wife's name of the man, the colonel. And the wife's name was Maria, a very typical Portuguese name. Oh, what's this actually? My gosh. I really don't know what they did with this, but I think maybe praying or something. I just assume things. And this is actually a passport. No way. This is someone's passport. So this is all I'm gonna show you of the passport. This was the man. His name was Manuel. But I'm not sharing any other credentials or information about this man. It's just unbelievable that also personal documents have been left behind. You can tell. It's like they just vanished away. Nobody ever cared about the stuff anymore. And why? I'm really wondering why. Take a look at the head hair. Quite cool. Also still some coats hanging in the wardrobe. I just love the vanity over here again. Typical Portuguese style, but I've seen quite similar ones in Italy as well. Okay, so we continue through the long corridor. Right over here was just a little room for some storage. Oh, these clothing hangers, yeah, I do remember them. We found them in Portugal, but also in Italy. But the first time I actually found them was in Portugal. So they are quite typical for the country and the culture. And then take a look over here. Beautiful natural sunlight falling in. The arches. Just had a little inner space, or how do I get to say it? I don't know. Wow. Beautiful secretary desk. All their paperwork they needed to finish is still laying on it. I don't know if they also like to travel, but I think this is in Africa, which is displayed here on the pictures. And take a look at the curtains. Wow, this is typical Portuguese style. So right over here, there is actually another room. And again a bedroom. 2 single person beds. So they might have had 2 children. There's literally so much stuff just spread across the whole room that you don't know where to look. What I immediately noticed are the religious pictures above the bed. Ah, these were some medicines. Let's see what they were used for. Well, they are ampoules, but 𝗦𝘁cije and 𝗦𝗶𝗵𝗲 is inside from a laboratory. I don't know what it exactly was, but if you know it and have medical knowledge, just leave it in the comment section. It's unbelievable to see all the cobwebs as well at the ceiling. I mean, instead of just all these clothes letting go to waste, just clean them and donate them for a good purpose, because obviously no one is caring about this anymore. Maybe, guys, I've been thinking about this, and let me tell you this. What if you would agree with the government of the town to restore some of these clothes and donate them to poor people or homeless people? I mean, they have been laying here for 40 years, and honestly, I would never take or steal anything outside of an abandoned home. I always leave it like I found it. But what if you could make an agreement with the government of the town or the town mayor and just donate it to the people for a good cause, instead of letting it go to waste, mold, dust and spiderwebs? You can tell that they were Roman Catholic. Also right over here there would be holy water inside. They would put their finger in it and eventually make a cross on their forehead. Actually, take a look how the newspaper has just became a part of the wooden floor. It's just completely faded. There are so many rooms inside of this place, it's unbelievable. It's actually strange how these wires are all hanging. Pretty chaotic. Anyways, over here was another room. Take a look. I really like the sofa. It's also typical Portuguese, by the way. I keep saying it, but it's true. And I guess this was just a part of their living. You had a television over here. Those pictures, they look quite recent. I don't know how that's possible, because I found a calendar from 1978. However, also take a look at the crucifix over here. The rosary hanging on it. This was just from a cabinet. Oh, this tapestry. And right above me, a unique lamp and a beautiful ceiling. There's also a lot of medicines inside of here. A lot of pills. A cute lamp here on the table. Alright, I guess it's time to show you the most incredible room on this floor. You've seen a lot of rooms that have been vandalized, but this one is left in pristine condition. Wow. Unbelievable. The sun rays are just falling through right now. This room is gorgeous. So take a look over here. This is actually a piano which is in a very good condition, but it's not Portuguese. No, it's German. 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝗆𝗆, Berlin. And you won't believe it, but this piano, yes, it's still working. Really unreal. I have no words for this place. Take a look, over here was a family picture of them. Beautiful. And I love the wallpaper as well. It makes the room so unique. Right over here, beautiful cupboard with carved wood, a marble plate, also an oil lamp. And this actually looks like an old picture in the army. Yeah, it is. So it might have been the colonel, the man who owned this property. Where we can see another family picture. Maybe this was the man, but I'm not sure. Could have also been another relative. Right over here, even more files. Oh, look at the cigar box. I've never seen anything like that. It's even saying cigarros. Cigarros, I think that's the Portuguese word for cigars. This was a jewelry box. And then right on top, a picture of a boy. Might have been their child or the colonel back in his younger days. Oh, and there's a wedding picture. Hidden behind the cobwebs. It's literally unreal how many of them are there. All the black dusty cobwebs are spread across this gorgeous ornate ceiling. And then, right in front of me, take a look. The mirror, old pictures, might have been family ancestors. And this marvelous sofa. I think it's handmade, at least the pillows are. Danny told me these pillows are handmade, and you can see it. This is painted by them on the pillars. You will only see it if you take a close look. Otherwise you will think that they just embroidered it on this. Wow. Over here, very sad to see that parts of the ornate ceiling have been falling down. Oh my. It's gotta be one of my favorite time capsule mansions. What I ever did. And definitely in Portugal. Right over here you can even see traces of black mold. Luckily, I'm wearing my mask, of course, as always while exploring these buildings, because black mold, it's very dangerous. You won't feel the consequences immediately, but in decades you can feel consequences of it, get lung diseases and everything. Okay, so it's time to go one level down, and let's see what we can find over there. Take a look over here. Fake flowers in this vase. Looks like the pasta hasn't been collected for a long time. It's just all be laying here. Oh wow. This was a huge storage room. Take a look, so many boxes. What is this actually? Huh? Okay guys, I'm not sure if it is what I think it is, but Yeah, this was a shop. This was like, how do you say, like a mini shop where you can just buy your daily things. Unbelievable, just right on the dimension. Okay, I really didn't expect it because I didn't check out the basement. I thought, oh, it would just be a normal basement. This is literally really incredible. Over here, the old scale. Should it still work? Yeah, it does still function a little bit, but it's been stuck. Oh, right over here they would maybe cut meat or do some other things, I don't know. Maybe even mechanic things. There's nails and everything here. Advertisement here. Okay, this is absolutely crazy. It's actually the last thing I expected. And assuming that the man was a military officer, I think it was his wife who ran the store. But all the items have been left there for 40 years. Wow. Unbelievable. Right now I'm really speechless. Everything is also still laying in the shelves. Looks like she also did a lot of knitting, sewing. Oh, there's even postal cards still here. Wow. This place is really an explorer's dream. So many different things to find. Oh, these ones look very vintage. Might have been candy inside. Over here is still a cash register. It's not functional anymore. Imagine all these doors. Customers would get inside every day. You can already see them on hand because look at the cobwebs everywhere. These doors haven't been opened for years. It's unbelievable. Nobody ever vandalized this store. Now I also really want to see the rest. Oh, they had a complete workroom here. Oh my gosh. So unbelievable. I think this was a grinder. They would put something inside of here and eventually grind it by spinning. But the cobwebs are really unbelievable. Oh, what is this? Is this paint? All these jars. I think it's paint. My gosh. Looks like the vandalists didn't make it to this part. Maybe they didn't expect it to find any valuables here. This looks like a press. Will be right over here. Even more. Oh wow. Guys, it's one of the biggest basement secrets I've found, I think. So much stuff to imagine for how long it has been laying here without being touched. You can only tell by the thick layers of mold and dust on everything. Yeah, they could use these wipers. It's crazy to imagine when this shop was still active that the customers would all get inside of here. The shovels are standing here still with the ropes attached on it. Some bottles in a barrel there. No way! And this room was actually where they used to do all their business. Still an old typewriter. Unbelievable. And here a rotary phone. Wow. Oh yeah. And those are all the files of them. Oh, there's even a vault. Take a look. Actually a gorgeous vault. There's still some papers laying in it. But the vault itself is completely closed. Crazy to imagine that, and I assumed a woman because the man was a military officer, did all the business here. Over here there are some more papers and receipts, and this is the calendar. November 1978. Imagine that. Unbelievable. Wow. Then ultimately it's time to go to the final floor, one level up. Let's make our way. Oh my! Take a look at the banister. It has been completely crooked. Okay, the stairs as well. I don't know if it's safe, but let's just be very careful. My gosh. What a state of decay. Oh, right above me there's even growing mushrooms on the ceiling. That's so crazy. Well, there we are. Oh, and over here it also looks beautiful. Quite nice sofa. But you can tell it has been decaying during the years. Oh, take a look in this room. Wow. Now that's really a unique Portuguese bathroom. I just love it with the curtains, the wooden style of the Portuguese bed. Where is another bed, an iron one? I'm wondering if this was a room for a child, because there is this fluffy teddy bear here. I don't know for sure. My, wow. This is so unique. I think I've actually never seen a room like this. Like a bedroom in Portugal. There is also a giant cabinet, but I don't think I can open it. No, it has been closed, it has been locked. You can see the lock here. Unfortunately, I guess there are still a lot of clothes inside. Spiders are really the new owners of this property. They're everywhere. And you know, I don't really like them, but I just had to explore and share this unique abandoned place with you. Oh wow. Take a look at this room. Over here, another bed, and this was actually a baby bed over here. Or for a very small child. I think this was in school. I think this was child's room. Take a look over here, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely an antique. Sad to see that it has been smashed. I think they used to stand a statue inside of it as well. A religious one. Because over here we can also see a picture of the Pope. Or a priest. My. And then walking underneath the red curtains, we eventually come at the child's bed, I guess. Take a look. Beautiful iron. And notice that in all of these bedrooms you have holy water. In all of them. Religion was so important, especially in the 18th and the half of the 19th century, when the past inhabitants of this place actually lived there. It saddens me to see that it is now left in this state. It's literally just left to die. I think this was a music box. When you would open it, it would eventually... Oh no, it wasn't. I'm wrong. This was a box for cigarettes. Take a look. You would open it and you could put your cigarettes inside of here. I've never seen something like this. A wooden box. It's really unique. I like all the colorful curtains on this floor. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, I might be wrong, but I think this was used for the sewing in the shop we found in the basement. All the fabric, the materials. Really looks like a device to sew. Douro is a very well-known and popular river in Portugal. It's actually also an area, province, where the port wine is coming from. You can tell many rats have been inside of here. I think there is only one other room left, and then we explored the mansion as a whole. Take a look at the nice light blue colors of the walls. And then this, it's the last bedroom of this giant mansion with so many surprises. Wonderful antiques. Oh, this is so pristine. Take a look. They might have prayed there in front of the statue, like the statue itself is also doing. Even more wool there. And you can see the leakage problems on the roof as well, and on the ceiling. It's quite sad to imagine that in a few years this place will probably be collapsed, because right behind it there used to be another house, and 2 years ago it was still just standing, and now it has already completely been collapsed as well. So that's also where I want to close the video of this unique time capsule mansion in Portugal. It's one of the most unique time capsule mansions I ever did. Despite some rooms having been vandalized, there was so much interesting antiques and just a story to find. I mean, I truly enjoyed it. and I hope you also did by watching this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. You can subscribe down below. Also leave a nice comment down below. If you don't know us, we are Explomo. I'm Moreno. Normally I'm with my friend Raymond, and we show places like this every single week. So please go subscribe, hit the notification button bell, and yeah, stay safe, take care, and we see you on our next adventure. Peace out. Looks like I've made a new friend. Hi there. Meow. She keeps staring at me. Okay, so end of another exploring day. It was not very successful, but the place what we filmed, it was one great place. Only one place, unfortunately. But let's say wake up early tomorrow and maybe try to film more than one.
Yeah, more than one. Yeah.
So the place we are doing tomorrow morning. You've seen a lot of mansions and houses already. At least you've seen 3 of them at our trip in Portugal. But the place tomorrow, it's not only a house or a mansion. No, it's gonna be a huge pool complex, and this spot, it's going to be insane. It's a huge water park. You're gonna love it. Right now we're gonna catch some sleep. Like I told, tomorrow wake up early. We're checking into the hotel right now. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, right?
Yeah.